Alright there guys, and welcome to Timberborn. Strange take on the, let's just pause that a minute while I'm talking. Strange take on, like a city builder type game. Instead of, having people, you have, little beavers. So, Hollowux, Zoljin, Napaku? Yeah, so it's quite an interesting little game, to be quite honest. You've got your water over here, which once yeah, it's sometimes goes blue, sometimes goes see-through. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, unless, you know, I've got to build something or something like that, I'm not sure. But the idea is you go through dry seasons. So what will happen is the water will completely dry up, and unless you're prepared for it, then you'll die, basically. Simple as that. You'll lose all your beavers. So on this game as well, there is, where are they? On there, you can build different types of dams. So you got normal dams and you got levees. Obviously dams which still allow the water to pass through, and levees which just completely block the water. However, you have got to be careful because of the flow of the water. If you block it in the wrong place, it will flood your village. So sort of like a little strategy pile as well. Strategy game as well. So you have got to think about what you're doing. So if you got to build paths for them to walk on as well. And for some reason in this game, I will say one thing is the beavers can't swim, which is a bit weird. Let's just do a path down there. But yeah, this is just a demo at the minute, which is obviously free on Steam, so you can always give it a check out if you enjoy it. But you've got to tell the beavers the trees to cut down and stuff. So if I go from there, I can tell them to cut down all of that. You can also obviously go over here. You can build stairs. As far as I know, they'll build their own little. I know there is a ramp there actually. So you can build stairs to go up, or you can use the ones that are already there. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoy it, because it is, like I say, it is a fun little game to play actually. So let's get on with this. So I need labour. Where is it? You need, I can't remember where it is now. Woodworking, there we go. Lumberjack Flag. So this will extend your range of where you got to keep it in range of your beavers, but also in range of where you want to cut the trees down. So like at the minute I've got one there, so Lumberjack Flag, and as you can see that will reach all the way out there. It won't get them, but it won't reach any of these, so that's not bad. So what you do is you get your Lumberjack Flag, and all you do is you can put it there. But as you can see in red, this construction site is too far from the builders. Build more paths, a builder flag, or builder's hut. So the idea with that is if you go on to labour, you got builder's flag, and that will extend your building range. So it's not like most other games where you could just go to the other side of the map and build like right down there, because it just wouldn't work. You have to have it all connected, which I do sort of like actually. So I'll put one there. That way we can build out. You've also got a timer, I should say, up here, so they'll only work so long. You can change it so you can make them work 24 hours a day if you really want to, but I'm not that mean. So I up it to 18 hours a day, so they get a few hours rest, but it's fine. There we go. So while they're sleeping, the other thing I should mention is you do need food and water. So you can get a water pump, and you can use that I should probably just do it there. So you can use that so they can pump water. You've also got water tanks. So I shall build a couple of them. Probably a bit too many actually, to be fair. I won't need that many, but the more you have, more likely you are to survive the dry season. So I can't remember how many days there is actually now in a cycle, but I don't think there's that many. And you can also, so gather a flag. That'll gather, like there is blueberries. So I shall build one of them. Another thing you also need to do is you need to put people on these flags that you build. So like there, the builder flag that I built has got Angie on it. And the Lumberjack Flag, we've got 2 people on it there. So there you go, starting to get thirsty now, but I wonder if I take... no, I can't. I was thinking if I take them off, I can get them to build the water tank first, but from what I can remember, they build what you say first. So like, I've built this path, then they're going to build that, then they're going to build this, I believe, then probably the water tanks, then hopefully. But hopefully I haven't left it too late and they all start dying. So it says there Beaver has no jobs, and there's 3 of them. So what you can do with that is you can, if you really need to, is put down. So if I just put down another builder's flag, just put it there. I can also put down, while I'm thinking about it, because I mean, I don't think they cost you anything for yeah, so at the bottom there you can see materials, logs 12. So if I go onto the woodworking, and yeah, it just requires workers, so it doesn't actually require any resources. Oh, that's going to block off that, so let's just put that there. That way we can get a few more people cutting the logs down if they are without jobs. That way, you know, keeps them busy. But I really need them to finish this. So, I mean, one thing I would say this game definitely needs is a priority button. Because, I mean, they're all dying of thirst. Oh, there you go. One of them's died already. So what I need is them to prioritise that before they did all this path, which no one's died. No one's died. Oh, they're all going to die, aren't they? Go on, that's it. Get water. In fact, let's just give them 3 times so they can all go get water, and that way they're not bothered about it. There we go. They're all fully hydrated. So the way you get extra beavers on this, and other than the way that a lot of you are probably thinking, is you build more houses. You will not get any more beavers unless you build the houses. And I think it's 2 residents. Yeah, so you can have 2 adults and 1 child in the buildings. They can also stack on top. So you can put like 1 facing the front, 1 facing the back, side, you know, whatever you want to do. However, you do need, where would it be? Landscape? No. Paths and structures, there you go. Wooden stairs. So you'll need some sort of stairs to get up there. However, you need 70 science points. Now to get science points, you have to build the inventor's hut, which nice and cheap to do. But at the beginning, you probably don't want to build it that quick because you need all the beavers that you have really to start gathering the materials and stuff like that. I guess it's probably best not to let them die of thirst as well. And your beavers are happier than ever. You've reached a new well-being high score, number 4. Oh, lovely. But no, like I like my building, city building games and stuff like that, strategy games. And the idea with this is, as you can see, the little divots. There's a big hole there, big hole there. You know, if I was to, where is it? If I go on to landscaping, you see you got explosive factory. Now you start off with 15 explosives. So if I was to blow that and blow that, that would fill with water. And because it's lower than that, when this dries up, the water will stay there. Now it will only stay there for a certain amount of time, but it will definitely stay there longer. So I need to concentrate. Well, I got 64 food, but it's on the down arrow. So I need to concentrate on that. So let's get. Oh no, I'm low on workers, aren't I? So let's take off the lumberjack, and let's get the builder. How do I do it? No jobless beavers in range. Okay, so there we go. Now there should be. Oh no, he's gone in the water. Yeah. So basically, what it will do is it'll automatically assign the beaver. So what I'll do with this one is I'll turn that off, so that beaver then becomes free. And then hopefully, because yeah, see there, builder's hut. So, but yeah, that's something I didn't realise. So that's your builder's hut. Obviously, you got your builder's flags, which you can only apply one beaver to, and you can apply 4 to them. Now you don't have access to build this until you research it, which costs. There we go, builder's hut in the labour. And it requires 100 science points, so it's not actually bad to get, because I think they gain, I think it's like 1 science point per second or something like that. I haven't really used the science points at the minute. Might try it in the next playthrough. But if you don't kill all your beavers at the very beginning, like I did, it is a bit quicker than this. It's just, yeah, until they build the houses, they're not going to have enough to you know, get more people. So what I'm going to do is just cancel that last one, keep them, that way they can fill it up with water, and I'm not going to worry too much about blocking the water off at the minute. Now also another thing is you've got this bit here with a little bit of barrier. You can demolish that, and the beavers can take it away, and that'll fill that up with water. And in fact, if I demolish that, I can show you what happens. So we'll keep an eye out when the beaver goes and demolishes that, which hopefully will be soon. Yeah, he's going for it. So when that happens, shouldn't take too long. There we go. So that'll fill up, and you see all that dead brown stuff recedes. That's basically because you filled that with water. The water's able to travel further through the soil, which, you know, considering most of this area is dead, if I was to say blow a hole through that and fill that up, all this would become green again, which is obviously what you know, when this game comes out and you actually unlock it, you know, a lot more of the stuff, it would be ideal. I definitely enjoy games like this, and the added feature of being able to divert water to be able to survive, I think it's a pretty good feature, to be quite honest. So I am looking forward to it whenever this is released. I don't think there's a release date, it just says 2021, I think, so we shall see. But there you go, so the beavers have gone up to 7 now from 6. So also you got obviously your children, child beavers. Obviously they can't work at the minute, but it doesn't take long for them to mature. It only takes a couple of days. So I definitely need to start worrying about food. but I really want a few more beavers before I do. So with the food, you can do farms, a grill, because on the farms you can make potatoes. However, for whatever reason on this game, you can't eat the potatoes raw, so you need to grill them. So to do that, you need the farm and the grill. But for now, you can just use the farm and you can grow carrots, and you can just eat carrots like normal. So I'm hoping. So Lumberjack Flag, no jobless beavers. So yeah, so let's just speed it up a bit and just see what happens. See if I can get some more people, because as you can see there, the gatherer flags, he's working away, or she maybe, I don't actually know, taking all the blueberries. So hopefully should be okay and should start getting some more beavers soon. I mean, half of their friends died and they're still happy, so always a good thing. And there we go, so just getting the last logs now. So now we have 1, 2, 3, no, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 empty lodges. And remember, we can have 2 adults in each one, plus 1 child in each one. So we can have, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8 beavers, 8 adults, and 4 children. So we should start seeing an increase, and already gone up to 8. So water's nice and full now as well, so that's ideal. So that should see us through the dry season, or at least maybe. So now that the logs are building up, what I want to do, let's just slow it down a little bit. I want to build. Let's build a farm. Do I want the 1 or 2? Just the 1, because I ain't got the beavers for 2. Speed it up so they can build that. And then if I go to, I've got to remember which buttons it is now. Yeah, there we go. So plant crops, just down here. You've got carrot, potato, and wheat. But wheat isn't available in the demo at the minute, so looks like we're just going to have to stick with carrots. So let's just use all that land there. And hopefully, when a beaver becomes available, they should automatically go on and start planting. So what I might do for a minute is just take... who's got a spare person? I mean, I don't really need that lumberjack flag when there's one there. But then, does that reach further? Yeah, that reaches further. So what I'm going to do is turn that one off. And there we go. Now the beaver's planting. Now, as long as the water's still running, or, so like here I've got that little bit, that will dry up the same as all this water, because it's on the same level. So what I need to do is, what I should have done before I got rid of that block, is I could have put some dynamite down here and blew a hole so it was lower than this, and it would have lasted a couple of days longer, so it gave me more chance to grow the food. But I didn't think of that at the time, so you know. But yeah, so I obviously have played a bit of this before, just so I knew what I was doing, and I didn't want to come in and have no idea, even though it seems like I don't, but you know. So yeah, you build like the dam along there that blocks the water, keeps the water up there. It doesn't last all throughout the season. It will last so long, which is why you really need areas like that one there, or this one here, because they're, what's that? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about 4 blocks lower, and even 5 with that one there. So that will last a lot longer during the dry season. And there we go, all the farms are done. Logs are piling up, so you can have up to 180 logs in there, which is ideal. Beavers still aren't going up fully yet. And I've got a beaver with no job. So, you've also got power. So you can build water wheels to power the buildings and stuff like that. You've also got like a beaver wheel. A bit like a hamster wheel, but for beavers. And that will just provide a small amount of power. But you need stuff like that for when you're building. Where is it? So the carpenter, that makes planks. And obviously you need planks for, you know, forester, gear workshop, paper mill. And then there's metal and stuff like that, which you can get from there. So you get metal ruins. But unfortunately in the demo at the minute there's no metal workshop. So any of the metal working is locked, as you can see by that red symbol there. It's not available in the demo, which is a bit frustrating, but I suppose they got to keep some features back for the full release, but hopefully it'll be sooner than later. So now, I think, now that I've got a couple of beavers, I shall put down a couple of research huts. That way I can research a bit more. So you got a large warehouse. What else do you have? Builder's hut. Irrigation tower. Irrigates like, oh, okay. I haven't seen that one before. Obviously, a forester would be good to get. That doesn't actually need power, but it does need planks though. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build a carpenter, and then build a wheel that way. So the idea is you only have to put it next to the building to get its power. However, if you're building like a water wheel, you can go to the power and you've got all the shafts, so you can, if you've built say you've built one here, you can connect it up. Now the thing I found out when I was playing this before I made this video is if you put, say for example, you put the water wheel there and then you build a dam here, that flow of water stops because obviously you've dammed it up. So you don't get actually any flow. Well, through the dry season anyway. During the normal season, the water still flows because the dam only stops so much of the water. It still flows over the top, obviously. But if you put it in there, as you can see, there's no flow of water, so you'll get no power. So you have got to kind of be careful where you put this sort of stuff. Oh, your beavers are happier than ever. Reached level 5 now. So building lacks power, building lacks workers. Well, that's all. So dry seasons is approaching. So we have got our water. Like I say, whether that's going to be enough, I do not know. But there's not a lot I can do now. Just hoping they can build that quick enough. And then I can get the carpenter working. Oh, and we're up to 11 beavers now. So we're going up slowly. There we go, so that's all built. So now, I don't want to take him off food because he needs to do that. So yeah, we got the people in the huts. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. It's, I think it's 2. Let's have a look. I think it's 2 per, it's a bit longer than a second, but... So 84. So it should go to 88. Goes to 90, so... Oh, okay, produces 3 points. And produces 3 points. Oh, okay. So yeah, there you go. It produces 3 points each. But it doesn't take long when you put them on there, but what I'm going to do is take you off that one because I need. Okay, I'm going to have to take both of them off for now. Because one of them can go in there, one of them can go in there and make the planks. So obviously you've got to take the logs into the building to be turned into planks. But right, anyway guys, on that I think I'm going to leave this episode here because I do not want it to be, you know, a massively long video. At the minute I'm still learning to edit and stuff like that, and I always think to myself that if I'm cutting stuff out, I'm, you know, messing it up, or, you know, so you guys don't see what happens or something. And especially a game like this, like, because it's new, and because obviously it's just the demo, it's showing off all its kind of features, so I'm trying not to cut out as much as I can, but at the same time I don't want to make it so boring for you guys. So over the next like couple of videos, what I might try and do is just try and keep in the most important bits, rather than, you know, like now nothing's happening. So, but I'll see how it gets on, and then what I'll do is I'll come back for when the dry season actually is here, and you can see obviously through that. But as it stands at the minute, I'm recording for over half an hour now, so it might be a long video, it might be a bit of a short video, I don't know, it just depends on how I edit this. But if you did enjoy it guys, please hit the like button, subscribe for some more content, and until next time guys, thanks.